What's going up, cool cats and dirty dogs? This is your host, Robert V, your favorite Argoon. Today we're going to create some of your favorite doodles into art. And today we're going to do one of mine. I'm going to create a robot that I usually do. First off, let me tell you what you need. It's not really expensive to be an artist. Really, you just have to buy some cheap paint and get yourself a good pencil or two, a decent marker, a canvas, which only cost me like about $9, and some brushes and stuff, and you're good to go. Now, the first thing we got to do is I like to lay out the basic plan for the design. So I'm going to start off by creating the head of the robot, and I usually just start at the jaw and work my way out. So then I make this jawline, and this is supposed to be a cog or a spool. And then right here we make a sort of curve so it looks like the robot is facing this way. Then after that, you can start to create some eyes. And then you can round off the head. Now, depending if it's male or female, you can make an antenna or you can just put a bow. But my guy's a guy, so we're going to make an antenna. And then we're going to add a little line here for effect that kind of makes it look like it's shining. Okay. And after that, you can kind of add some 3D effects on the eyes. And there you go, that's your head right there. After that, you can make a sort of neck. Usually what this guy attaches to is the body of a spray can. So you make this like that. And then another line here. Make that. Slim body can. And then the bottom of the spray can. And so what I like to do, let's try to make this steady, kind of like adding places where I'm going to shadow. Now you're going to do it with your paint anyway, so don't do it too much. Really what this for is like so you know what to do. When you have the finished product, you'll see it looks real cool. Okay. Now, your paints are your pretty much your basic primary colors. You got your yellow, green, blue, red, and your white and black. Now you can mix colors to make whatever, everybody knows red and blue make purple, green and yellow make brown or whatever. And so today I'm going to start off with painting the head of the robot. And I mixed white and black already, and we have this nice little gray color. Kind of looks metallic. And so we're going to start painting from the head right here. Now, it's okay to like cross the lines because you're going to make an outline anyway. And just keep doing this until you fill the head. When we come back, I'll show you how to make the outline, and then we'll finish this robot head.
This has got to be the weirdest dream ever. But if only I could remember it. If only I could replay my dream. But I can with my new dream pillow. What a beautiful dream I had about love. Thank you, Dream Pillow, for bringing me back this wonderful dream.
Call today to order your dream pillow for only $19.99. What's up, people? Welcome back to the show. Now, when we left off, we were painting the robot head. Now, I filled in most of it right now, and it looks pretty rough. But we're going to add some touches real quick to it. You got to finish doing this here. Okay. pretty much just go off of colors. Whatever needs to be the metallic colors or the bright colors, you can do that at one time. Okay, so I'm done with this. And now you get some of your smaller brushes. Make sure they're not too wet because then the colors start to run. You get some of your black. Make sure you go really smoothly on the lines because your paints tend to mix a lot. Now, one of the things I like to do is listen to music while I'm doing this. So I usually have a boombox set out or my headphones in, and I listen to like the Beatles or some Misfits or whatever inspires you. You can put on full blast and just get into your little artist mode. The great thing I love about art is really there's no real definition to it. You can do whatever you want, and some people will like it. Hopefully. For all of you, like, I'm pretty sure all of you have done like this type of stuff in your notebooks and stuff like that, and you like consider that, well, maybe you just did it because you're bored, but if you ever just put the time and effort into it, you can start making pretty cool stuff, and eventually you might just get recognized for some of this. Or really, you can just use this and set it in your home, and someone can visit you and be like, oh wow, who did that? And you're like, oh, I painted that myself. It's kind of these are rewards for yourself, I guess. Okay. Now you can use different size brushes to get whatever points you need on here. Like these smaller ones you can add for finer lines and like the shading that you need, really. Stuff like that. Okay. I like using these broad brushes. They're really good for filling in. Again, remember not to keep them so wet because your paints tend to run. If you're using oil paints, then it's kind of different when you can't really use water to clean them, but acrylic and watercolors tend to run a lot. So just fill this in. You see, like kind of like right there, this is still wet, and so the colors blend, but it kind of gives it a little cool effect. And you can mix different colors on the same brush. You can mix it on your palette and get the same effect as if you mix it on your brush. Then we can make some sort of little shade for the eyes. These are sort of lenses that your robot has. Stuff like that. And again, with the smaller brushes, you can make the outline for the eyes. All right. As I'm finishing this, I'm glad you guys could join me today. I'd like to just say, if you feel like you should be doing art, then go ahead and do it. Join me next time, and I'll show you how to do some more cool stuff.